Hey y'all, Little Horse Creek Adventures out here this morning. Today is Nanny's birthday, Tina's mama's birthday. She decided she wanted Beaufort stew for her birthday, and that's what we're setting out to cook. Got the big old 10-gallon Bayou Classic warming up over here. We got the corn. We swing right around here to the tailgate. We're going to use our Old Bay seasoning. Got the little new potatoes ready to go. We're going to add some lemon to the water. We got our Hillshire beef smoked sausage that we're going to add, cut up and add. We're going to use a little butter. And we're going to add a few crawfish. I got the shrimp in the house thawing. The recipe is real simple, and we really do enjoy the flavor of it, and Nanny does too. But I got it written out on my tub there. You get the water boiling, and we got it. You add Old Bay, and that's pretty much to taste, you know. And I use a good bit, probably a little bit more than you ought to, or a normal recipe would call for. But butter, I'm going to use about a ½ pound. Lemon, we're going to cut 2 lemons, squeeze them and drop them in. And we're going to let that roll for about 15 minutes. Then you add your sausage, let it cook for 3 minutes, your corn for 3 minutes, your potatoes for 3 minutes, and then you add your shrimp at the end, and we're going to add the mud bugs with it too. Let it cook for about 3 minutes until they turn opaque or pink. And but now the trick is, if your stuff's cold, and it usually is, comes right out of the refrigerator, sometimes it might still have a little bit of frozen heart to it. You want to bring the pot back to a rolling boil after every add. But we're going to start putting some stuff in the pot. We got about 4½ gallons of water in there. I'm hoping that's going to work out about right. We're going to add the Old Bay seasoning. Add our butter. Over here, I know you can't see me, but I'm putting the lemon in too. And squeeze in. My hands ain't as strong as they used to be, and I believe they make lemons harder than they used to too. But squeeze what I can in it. And just go ahead and drop that ½ on in there. Drop that one in there. I'm going to cut the other one. Do it the same way. Like I say, this is a real simple recipe, especially for when you think about how good the flavor is. And it takes a little bit of equipment to do it. Of course, you don't have to do it on as grand a scale. I mean, we're gonna have 9 adults and 2 children. And most of the adults, well, there's 9 or 10 adults, whatever how it turns out, whoever's coming. And some of the adults are light eaters. Some of them, like me, is heavy eaters. So all right. So we got the Old Bay, the butter, and the lemon in there. We want it to come back to a good boil. And it's trying. And then we're going to want it to boil for 15 minutes. We're going to want it to stew and cook for about 15 minutes there. And then we'll start adding the food. Alright, we got a good rolling boil back on our stew ingredients over there. I've set my timer for 15 minutes. We're going to let it start timing down. In the meantime, we're going to go on ahead and start cutting up our Hillshire sausage in lengths. You know, you used to get a pack of this Hillshire sausage and it was £1. Well, it ain't no pound no more. It's 12 ounces. So if you want 3 pounds, and that's what we're going to put in there today. If you want 3 pounds of sausage, you got to get 4 packs. So kind of keep an eye on that when you're at the store, because you know how it is. Some of the packages that we grew up with ain't as big as they used to be. Don't matter how you cut the lengths. Cut some of them. I cut some of them pretty good size, and then I cut some kind of small, so that you know when you about done, but you kind of still grazing through, you can go, you know, pick up a little bit of a nibble. Rather than having to get a big old piece or pinch it off or cut it or something like that. Oh me, I got a yellow jacket running around here. It's going to be interesting to see how it all goes, because Tina didn't tell her mama that we was going to put about a ½ pound of crawfish in the bowl. Get some of them mud bugs staring back at you out of the pan when it's all said and done. There we go. We got our 3 pounder sausage cut up and ready. I'm going to save my empty container because I'll normally take another container and pour over into my empty container so it's ready to go. I kind of got it pre-measured. I don't get distracted when I'm shaking it in there and then forget how much I actually got it in there. So I like saving my empty so that when we get ready for the next one, we just going ahead and put whatever I'm going to want over in that tub or jar, so I can just add it straight away. Alright, there's the alarm. It's been rolling good for 15 minutes with seasoning. We're going to add the sausage. Oh my goodness, my glasses fogged up. I won't be able to see nothing. We got our sausage in there. Now they cool, they not froze, but they are cool. So it's going to take just a little bit for that to bounce back. It won't be bad. Not with them. But when that corn goes in, I ain't got corn good and thawed out. But it's still froze, so it'll take a while for that to bounce back. And the trick is, you know, it's only 3 minutes per cooking, but you got to get it boiled. So you gotta wait for your water to come back to a good rolling boil before you start timing down. All right, the sausage has been cooking for 3 minutes. After the sausage comes the corn. Now this one's going to be the kicker. That corn is still pretty froze. So it's going to take a little bit for the water to bounce back. I've had it sitting in the sun, and I drew water on it when we got here to try to start thawing it out, but it ain't hitting on much yet. But that's all right. That boiling water in there, it'll put smack down on it. It'll just take a little while longer. Because it's going to take something for that to bounce back.
I get you something. Then I had to wash my hands. Don't you come in here?
All right, we got the corn. It's not a hard rolling boil, but it is boiling. So we're gonna go on ahead and put our 3 minutes on. Get it started, clocking down. Alright, there goes the alarm. The corn been rolling for a good 3 minutes. And I mean, it is good and rolling right this second. And I done fogged up my glasses again. Alright, we got 4 pounds of little red potatoes. We're gonna add them. I'll add them by hand in case there's any sand or dregs in the bottom of the pot. And Nanny done washed them twice though, so they probably good and clean. And that is a good practice, y'all. Kind of rinse your stuff before you add it. Because even though it's supposed to be clean and is clean, there's all the time a little bit more dust or sand or grit or whatever. So rinsing the stuff before you put it in the pot is always a good idea anyhow. Alright. Now those were table cool, so to speak. So, you know, they didn't come out the refrigerator, and that knocked that boil down pretty good in its own right. So we're gonna give it a minute, let it bounce back before we put the timer on. Just a side note, you don't have to use the little new potatoes or red potatoes, but we like doing that because the skin's on them, and that helps hold that tater together. We have cooked it with regular Irish potatoes or Idahoan potatoes and quartered them or sixed them, and they good, they cook up great, but those cut sides, the tater wants to fall apart, and that's a good thing. You know, good soft tater is always good. But the skin on that new potato, and it being small, and you get the whole tater, it kind of helps hold it together for you on your plate. And even if you're eating with your fingers, and that's the way we do it, you know, you just dip and bite. But just something to think about. Hey, dude.
Tell them how to cook.
Yeah, tell them how to cook. Come
on
here.
out here so we can tell everybody. I gave you some.
Stand with us between us at the cook
Anyway,
pot and let us sing happy birthday to
you.
you.
Get between us.
All right, y'all, got the birthday girl out here, and we're gonna sing happy birthday to her. Now, I'm not gonna be able to carry a tune very well. Tina's gonna lead us, but here we go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mama. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
88, in case y'all was wondering.
You can look at it and tell that.
Oh, no. And
Yeah.
still going.
And y'all have seen her and us right here in this same spot cleaning fish
Yes,
before.
yes, yes, yes.
So we cooking Beaufort stew.
Did I wash these things tonight? Oh.
You can move if you want to.
Oh, it's cooking big.
What else we got to put in there?
We down to the shrimp.
Oh, we almost done
I
then.
mean,
But they come.
Well,
I
if
tell
they
you
don't-
what, folks, if you ever see them on a little buck,
all right, there goes the alarm. So it's time for the shrimp. You want to hold the pot for me? Yeah.
Bucket.
Hold the bucket
we
for me.
want to get the ice out there. What are they like?
Oh, they look pretty good. These are like pretty ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna dip them out because
You ready?
Yep.
Yeah, got big.
You put brown sugar in your pecan pies?
Yeah, brown sugar and 2 tablespoons of self-rising cornmeal.
Brown sugar and 2 tablespoons of self-rising.
Oh,
If
yeah.
she's got it.
If you
Self-rising
don't,
what?
they'll be super.
Self-rising cornmeal if she's got it. How much brown sugar you put?
I don't put no white sugar. I put
Why
white
don't put
sugar.
no what?
they cold, but they feel forward, so that's a good thing.
Yep. Oh, I'm in the way. Let me turn this way. Here goes the shrimp.
Tell you what, you hold on before somebody else comes back out and just stand in. Here go the crawfish.
Did you tell about the crawfish? You better hurry.
There you go.
Where's your knife?
I can fix this.
Them bugs wasn't getting out. Okay.
They're looking back at you.
Ooh, they sure heck is. Rocky, stay around. You might get some heads of these crawfish.
Like you said, I'm too
I
much of a
don't
can.
Exactly. I don't eat that.
I'm too much of a canned food cat.
He said you can give it to that cat Lawrence ran off. I think that's it.
I think that's it.
I hope that's
I'm
enough.
gonna leave you in charge. It's gonna take a minute for that to bounce back because that was still cold.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go wash my hands. That's about the only thing I've been scared of. I ain't scared of the other stuff.
I got it.
That can go on there anyway.
And how long?
It's gotta bounce back.
Oh, yeah. And
Within
then,
3 minutes.
okay.
Oh, I see steam coming around the top of the pot. Alright, I think we're boiling. I'm gonna put the last 3 minutes on the clock. Okay, y'all, the alarm's going off. We're gonna take a look at them. Hopefully we don't fog up the camera bad, the way it's been fogging up my glasses. Yeah, they coming on good. Got them crawfish in there. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna be fine with that. We're gonna get ready to dip them out and head in for dinner.
He said, hold up the spoon so they can see.
Check it out, check it out. Look at that big old crawfish sitting there.
Look at them.
Smells good. Looks good.
Look at the red thing.
I think Marty likes them. I've never tried them.
Today's your day.
They had them at Kroger's and I was like, we gonna try them bad boys right now.
Greg used to cook.
Don't tell, Mama don't know we got them.
Greg used to cook them on.
Nobody knows.
Besides
I
you.
ain't gonna say nothing.
Well, she could have been listening right there. And I won't.
Yeah,
Oh, there's a tater.
there's a tater.
I think that's it.
Yeah,
Can we turn you off?
yeah, that'll be fine. Got it dipped out with the spider in the pans, the serving pans. Now I know some of y'all probably seen, and I've seen it too, back in the old engineering days. They'd just sling it out on top of a table. Now, and that's cool, and that's very
Convenient.
yeah, convenient. But we do it with the spider these days. But there we go. We appreciate you watching. We appreciate you being with us on the cook. And we're gonna go enjoy some Beaufort stew. Thank y'all for being with us. Bye-bye.